First, we start with our top story tonight with a digital currency that's trying to break into the mainstream world, Bitcoin, the virtually unregulated virtual currency. So before we go there, what exactly is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is not backed by any central government or federal government. Like physical money, they're traded for goods and services. Bitcoin to Bitcoin transactions are made over the internet and can be anonymous. It can be used also as an underground currency, but it's getting more and more legitimate. More Bitcoin ATM machines are popping up around the world, and that's forcing governments to take notice of its prominence. Just this week, the UK said it will regulate digital currencies for the very first time. Now, some say this coin could be a powerful tool in Africa, where the vast majority of the population lacks access to brick-and-mortar stores. The virtual currency may be able to fill that gap, but Bitcoin is still struggling to gain traction in South Africa. Angelo Coppola finds out why.
Virtual currency doesn't seem to have found a place in South Africa just yet, despite an entrepreneur introducing Bitcoin into the country late last year.
Well, the thing about Bitcoin is you've got to separate the technology and the potential for the technology from the hype that's surrounded. It's like any new technology. It arrives just like the internet, just like smartphones, just like cell phones. It's going to change humanity. It's going to change everything. We are going to have a better, more fulfilled, enriched life, and we'll be able to pay for it quicker and easier.
The fast-moving consumer goods sector is a case in point, where customers are concerned about personal security. Transactions, though, are going cashless, and business owners have noticed the move.
98% tech, 2% cash. People seem to be moving away from carrying cash on them these days. It's pay by card or mobile payment app. That's pretty much the only options that are happening at the moment.
The retail sector is only coming to terms with mobile applications now, being driven there by consumers who have already adopted the technology.
The only problem is everybody you speak to in the Bitcoin industry seems to have drunk the Kool-Aid, and there's a lack of realism about what is and what isn't possible.
I've been banting it backwards and forwards through my mind as to how it would be beneficial to bring it into the sort of a facility, and I don't see how it would fit in, how it would work. Maybe if I was a tab betting agency and it had something to do along those lines, a feature to the business. For us, we are more about, providing people a comfortable place to use their tech.
But that's not the only challenge. Currencies swing wildly depending on a range of factors, and Bitcoin is no exception.
And its biggest impediment, unfortunately, is its wildly fluctuating exchange rate.
The jury is still out in terms of Bitcoin and whether it's going to take off in South Africa and in Africa for that matter. It all depends on how consumers perceive the ease of use. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Johannesburg, South Africa.